Track 1.5, Unit 1, Exercise 5. Listen again and complete the sentences with a word or short phrase.
And now, as part of our series Amazing Senses, Rachel will give us a talk on her experience of having synesthesia.
Do certain colours create different flavours in your mouth, or do you see shapes when you hear music? If the answer's yes, then you may have synesthesia. It's a condition in which a person experiences one sense at the same time as another. I've had it for as long as I can remember, but frustratingly, I've only recently found out there's a name for my condition. Growing up, I couldn't understand why I experienced things differently to my friends. Once I learned I had synesthesia, I was keen to find out more. I researched a lot on the internet and talked to friends. I even went to seminars on the subject, but I was thrilled when I found a magazine article that summed up my own situation exactly. I have two forms of synesthesia. One of these means that I see colours when I listen to music. The colours change depending on the music, so I often see bright red and yellow colours when I listen to rock music, but darker colours such as purple when I'm listening to jazz. Some people experience music more emotionally because of the colours it produces. It doesn't happen to me, but there are some people who experience different tastes when they hear certain sounds, which must be incredible. The second one I have is the most common form of the condition. This means that certain letters and numbers are always a particular colour. Like, for me, the letter P is always blue when I see it, and the number 4 is a bright orange. Even whole words have their own colour. I used to make visitors laugh when I was younger. I used to enjoy telling them what colour their name was, although I'm not sure my parents always approved when I'd tell someone their name was a yucky brown. I don't do that anymore. In fact, the older I get, the keener I am to keep my synesthesia to myself. I've no idea where my synesthesia came from. No one in my family has it. I'd imagined that it was something you were born with and that it developed during pregnancy. Actually, experts believe that the condition begins in early childhood when kids are first becoming aware of abstract concepts such as shape, colour and sound. Although researchers still haven't found out why people have the condition, they have concluded that women are more likely to have it than men. Apparently, people with synesthesia are often not as good as their peers at subjects such as maths or science, and their sense of direction is often worse too, but we're very creative. I think this is true because I'm hopeless at maths and I'm always getting lost. However, at college, I'm a keen artist and I enjoy writing stories. What I wasn't aware of was the number of famous artists and musicians such as Van Gogh and Franz Liszt who had the condition, but it kind of makes sense now. My friends sometimes ask if it bothers me, and in general, I would say it doesn't, but it can be annoying. You see, my synesthesia is affected by my mood or emotions. If I'm feeling relaxed, it's a nice experience, but if I feel very stressed, the sounds and colours feel much stronger. So if it's rush hour, I've just missed my bus for college and I'm trying to ask someone the time of the next bus, it can be difficult to follow what they're saying because suddenly the background sounds can become too loud. Then it's hard to concentrate when I'm seeing the equivalent of fireworks produced by all the sounds of traffic around me. All in all, though, I do feel it's a gift and I can't imagine life without my synesthesia.